Welcome everybody to another episode of Behind the Struggle podcast. I'm your host doing the most. It's your boy CEO, and I'm joined by the one and only Holy Guacamole. Bring the beef like bologna, sometimes sweet like cannolis. Oh, you know, Alexia.
Hey, finally my own jingle.
Alright, yeah, now you can shut the fuck
Except
up.
it was all food, because I'm out here looking like a
Because you know what?
Yeah,
Because you came on here eating, already like munching away. But why does it matter? That's you. That's you.
You know what matters?
What matters?
Black lives.
Black lives matter.
Does it?
Well, yeah, actually, all lives matter. Who fucking whatever? It's just dumb.
Wow.
Alright, guys, we're starting in fucking hot. Because we were talking about some shit, and now Alexia, which me and we're getting into it, so we're like, fuck this. Nah, let's go.
Yeah, you want to know the real tea?
You want to know
the real tea is Chris has like an online persona, which everyone has, right? But like when he's on the podcast, he'll like literally filter himself like more than coffee and talk to like me or other people. And when we're on the phone and it's not being recorded, like he calls me or I call him. Completely different.
Yo,
Chris.
you make it sound like I'm like a wild closet racist. Like, let's get that out the way.
I didn't say that word.
No, but I'm just saying,
all.
but you make it sound
You're
like you're like when we're on the phone. He is crazy. He don't. Oh, let me tell you.
I just said unfiltered.
No.
So the difference is you like I'm getting the most of the hate. Everyone's like cancel her, fuck her YouTube. Because I'm real. I'm out here telling you.
I'm real.
Like,
you see,
real.
Alexia's like I don't want to hate.
Okay,
get some to him.
J-Lo. On the block? Okay, I'm real. You out here like,
gosh.
I don't know, like trying to impress somebody. And it's crazy because this is your podcast. My point is,
what's got a point finally?
Want to hear what we have to say, right? They're going to tune in because they're like, oh, I'm curious, or oh, you're interesting, or oh, whatever. If they don't like what you have to say, they might write a hate comment, grow a pair, or they could just fucking leave and go find a podcast that they like.
Wow.
There's no way you're going to please everybody, Chris.
I'm not trying to please everybody. Pause.
Yeah, you are.
Definitely not.
Yes, you are.
Secondly, I am just more aware when I'm being recorded, and at the same time for a podcast,
but
we're talking about.
Exactly
you see
what I
that?
said.
You see that right there? When I try to get anything out, she just cuts me off, so I can't even say what I gotta say.
Saying anything.
Go ahead. No, guys, see, that's what she thinks. You're not saying anything. You're not saying anything. You done?
Floor's all his.
Are you done? Thank you. No.
Wait.
So, my point is that if I'm talking about a certain topic, I try to focus on that. Plus, I got like 3 applications running at the same time, making sure everything's working. So I'm like,
AKA he can't multitask.
I'm operating
like
on like 4 different levels. I'm playing like 4D chess. Well, Lexi just over here like,
you are not playing chess at all.
Look at her, hater, bro. Yo, she's
only chess
you
you're
want to know why?
Is like,
you want to know why, Alexia?
Anyone.
You want to know why people don't fucking hate on me? Because I'm like, yo, Alexia hates on him enough on the podcast. We don't need to. Let's just fall back. Let's hate on this bitch. Let's hate on this bitch to even it out.
You're like, yeah, I agree with you. And then we record a podcast and you're like, I don't know. You know how many times I'm like, guess what happened? And you're like, yeah, fuck him. And then we get on the podcast and I'm like, so this was what happened. And you're like, well.
Alright, so check this out. So full disclaimer. I don't care. We're going to air this out right here. So a while back, we had a podcast and we were talking about, I forgot what it was, but we had my brother and another friend of mine, JP, on here.
That doesn't have anything to do with it. If
no.
We're gonna air it out
because this is behind the struggle. This is behind the struggle. It's gonna get real personal right now. Y'all gonna do this, all right? So they talked about something. Alexi was asking. I forget what the subject was. It was so long ago. It was about something about race.
You didn't forget, but it's okay.
No, I did. Like, please remind me. Because was it why can't Hispanics say the N-word? Was it something like that? Right?
No. That was the podcast
that's why I asked. Go ahead.
You said that so you could be like, well, you said that.
Go ahead. Yo, I hope this is enjoyable for y'all to listen. It sounds like a couple just bickering,
I hope it is too,
like
because
arguing.
Now we finally have the actual Chris here. Like, the real CEO is literally in the building,
bitch. All right.
Finally.
All right, go ahead, Alexa.
Now that we got Chris back, let's start this podcast. So, the real topic.
Oh, my God.
See what I have to do for you guys just to get the real Chris in the building?
Yeah, that's great.
I'm like sweating almost. Papa Molly, I'm sweating.
You look crazy right now.
Too bad you can't see me on Spotify. Only on YouTube if you haven't subscribed already.
Make sure you subscribe over there, guys. All right, go ahead.
Chris is here.
What up?
Well, let's take you back to 90s Eminem.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Yeah.
No. Okay, so Houdini, right? Came out, music video and everything.
Yep.
Highly anticipated, and I do that because I was highly anticipating it. But the whole album's not out, right? It's just the.
I heard it's supposed to come out next Friday. Like a week from now.
Ah, shit. No!
Oh, shit.
Okay, so Houdini came out, and anyway, Chris, since I have to ask questions.
Please do. Please. I need help. I need assistance.
What did you think of it?
I thought, Alexia, it was fire. I thought it was really good.
Nah,
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, why not?
Mickey Mouse.
Anyways, no. On a serious note. I thought it was fire. And you know what? Because I know we talked about the release of this and our expectation of what we wanted. And I know before I was like, yo, I just want M to kind of not really do the technical rap shit anymore. Like the lyrical, miracle, spiritual, biblical. Like none of that. Like I just wanted him to like, in a sense, not give a fuck, just like how Alexia wants me to be right now. Like, not give a fuck, Slim Shady, unfiltered, but like with
unapologetic,
but with like the mind of 50-year-old Eminem. You know, like so the maturity.
He's 51.
Yeah, with the wildness. You know, because I like on a technical level, right? As a rapper myself, it's impressive when you hear somebody rap, but I don't think it makes for the most enjoyable listening experience. So I like that, like on this new song, and I like on this new song how like he still came with the bars, but he wasn't beating your head with syllables. Like it was still like dope, and I just really love the whole concept of just bringing back Slim Shady to like what the world would be like today if he saw it. So I thought like he went all out with the video. It was like a fucking nostalgia trip. She was fire.
Nostalgia for sure. I mean, millennials and maybe boomers probably really appreciate that because he definitely, not only did he like come back like as he merged himself like present day M to like 90s M, but he came back with back when he used to like pretty much call everyone out. Like there was a line for everyone and it was hilarious. And it wasn't even really like, not like a battle, like it wasn't like, you know,
it wasn't like harsh.
Kendrick. Yeah, he just had to like say it. And then everyone's like, well, not everyone, because there's like a lot of like, not controversy. I mean, there's gonna be controversy. It's M, but that's like what's kind of cool about him. But the millennials are like, well, first of all, he brought it back. He already apologized for this. So if you're offended, go back to, you know, the real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Remember in 2000?
Yeah.
So they're like, you already got that apology. So if you're feeling some type of way, go listen to that.
Yeah, go travel back in time 20 years. You'll be all right.
Yeah, like get over it. And then the thing though is like I'm seeing like a couple Gen Zers being like, oh, I don't like it, and I'm like, why? And they're like,
Really? Seriously? I mean, because from my algorithm that's showing me, it's been nothing but positive responses. Like everyone loves it. Even the blogs or YouTube channels that usually hate on Eminem, they love it. So like, I'm curious what you've heard.
I don't doubt that because obviously TikTok and like Instagram, they even filter the comments to cater to what it thinks you want to see. So if me and you both saw like Eminem's clip of this on TikTok, and we went to the comment section, your TikTok and my TikTok would look very different. I mean, the comments would be like in a different order.
Oh, interesting.
And that's really crazy because there's probably like hundreds of thousands of comments, but the ones that TikTok thinks I want to see will be at the top, and the ones that you want to see will be at the top. So you're only going to get all this positive feedback because you're outwardly projecting all this stuff like, wow.
Oh, wow.
I love Eminem. So
really?
But what's crazy is I have two brothers that are in Gen Z, and both of them are they're not really into rap the way I am.
Oh, yeah.
So I think obviously TikTok knows that. So when it's showing me things, it's not showing me 1,000% like everyone loves Eminem, great reviews. And that's how I picture Eminem. But I'm seeing the part of the internet or the part of Gen Z that's like, oh, I don't know, I don't get it, I didn't like it, it was too weird. And it's like, yeah, because the bars probably went over your head. He literally mentioned like 1,000, not 1,000, but like a dozen names, and his double, triple entendres came back again. Like the R. Kelly, his favorite band is Black Eyed Peas. Like, bro.
Yeah, yo, that was great.
Bro,
that was
like,
a great line.
A couple Gen Zers are like, hey, it's like...
Yeah, I think, I agree with you.
Because you don't get it, like, I just want to be like, sit down, like, it's okay.
Also, what did your brothers say about it? They just said they didn't like it or they didn't get it, that was it?
No, I'm not calling my own brothers out. I'm just saying, like, Gen Z in general. So, like... I'm just saying my brothers aren't rap fans, so that probably wouldn't be on their feed, and the reason I'm not getting 1,000% 5 stars is because probably that's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the newer generation won't get it because, this is a Slim
They'll
Shady.
never appreciate it. This is literally
the Slim Shady we
Kurt
grew
Paul,
up with.
Like,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, like there was a lot of shots where he did that, where like literally shot for shots of like, I'm Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady, the way I am, like a lot of shit that he was doing, even with the Rat Boy and Dr. Dre and the Lambo and him acting like Robin, like a lot of stuff was I call back.
That came back too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I like how they did the Guess Who's Back.
Hair.
Huh?
Yeah, and obviously his bleach blonde hair and like the way he used to dress back then, he brought all that back.
Yo, do you think? Because I've heard that supposedly that version of him that stepped out through the portal with the bleach blonde hair was like AI to like de-age him, or do you think that was actually just him and he just re-bleached his hair and shaved the beard? Because it looked really good to me.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even think about that because I guess AI is a thing now, but there's still a lot of like, there's movies about like time travel and all this shit where they have the actors look younger and it's just makeup. So like I thought that was it because that's the old school way and it's still, that looked real. Yeah. Haven't you seen any movies where like the actor's like literally an old man or like a father and then like a teenager, like not a different casted child, like an actual teenager version of them.
Yeah,
and they do it so well. So I thought that was that.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if it was AI or like because you could see in the video that when the shots where it's both him and the old M like together, like it's literally like split. They're on opposite sides. So I was like, maybe
so they were
like a split
recording
screen.
it in the same building. It didn't look fake to me like that, like AI. Yeah, but I didn't dissect it like that. I don't know.
Okay, I just wasn't sure because I was like, is that the AI him or did he really like shave his beard and bleach his hair? And so like they recorded this side with him with the beard and black hair first, and then he like did all that afterwards and kind of combined the two footages.
I don't know. I feel like M would go to those lengths. I feel like beards grow back fast. I don't know. You let me know.
I mean, they do.
Okay. And I feel like M would do that for a video. You know, that's not that crazy. Yeah. But I mean, also Gen Z. I don't think you like truly like understand how iconic this bleach blonde M is.
Oh, super iconic. Even like I noticed like the voice, how he like was saying his voice when he was like talking like Slim Shady was even different.
Brought back like some of his little like
he's like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, like the way how we used to talk, I was like, yo, it's like okay.
Like back in the day when M like became my first like favorite rapper, like my first artist.
Still.
Literally brought me all the way back to like how old was I? 12?
Little Alexia. And
Crazy.
Nostalgia trip. Yeah, it was dope. The only thing pardon me, that I've been seeing is the most blowback, but that's with every Eminem song, he's gonna say some shit like random and he's uncancelable, so just accept it. Was the shit that he said about Megan Thee Stallion. Like people have been like up in arms and like, how dare you speak about a woman like that? Like that was a traumatic experience for her.
That wasn't even a shot though.
Exactly.
Unintended.
Yo, wow. I just caught that. Megan, watch out. Alexa's coming for you.
The LGBTQIA plus whatever, I don't even know, ABCDEFG.
The rainbow people.
Yeah, they are like, oh my gosh, cancel M again. And it's like, again, like you couldn't do it the first time. Like, stop. Like,
definitely not.
I don't know. Yeah. But see, this like, and this is what I was trying to say in like the greatest rapper of all time, like back in the day when we did like season 1 or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like this controversy, M has like mastered it. So it's not just his rap skills. It's not just the obstacles he like, faced. Mm-hmm. But like he does this and it's beyond entertaining because it's true or it's stuff that we haven't heard yet or heard before. Yeah. And he like includes everybody. It's not necessarily, unless you come for M, then he'll fucking murder you. But like it's not necessarily like I'm trying to come for your career. He's still like, he knows that he's like a celebrity in that world, so he's kind of like manipulating it to his whim, almost like a bad example, but almost like a Sims game, where he's like, he mentions all these things and like it's for real and it's funny. It's literally like South Park. You know how South Park is like, they'll like put characters in and say some outlandish ass shit.
Oh yeah, just like that thing they recently did with Lizzo.
Oh yeah. Lizzo's real upset, but like we can talk about it too because that doesn't really make sense. Anyway, but South Park does it, but they do it in like a series and with little kids and like they do it behind like not animation, but whatever, the cutout. What are they even made of? Whatever.
I know Trumbo.
Yeah. Eminem does it, and he's like in
like,
your face.
In your face. I'm right there.
So it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know anyone else that does that. So I don't know. He's very entertaining. He's hilarious. He knows what he's doing. He's good at it.
Yeah.
And then if he has to turn it up, like turn the dial up, he will, and he'll fucking end your career. Like.
Oh yeah, and I think that's what's great about him, right? Because at this stage in the game, especially for like the newer generation, it was like, I don't get it, I don't like it. It's like, okay, you may not get it or like it, but now like you cannot deny it because now you've seen him do the technical rap where he's literally shown that I can out rap anybody on a record. You put me on there, they featuring me or I'm featuring them, I'm gonna bar them to death. Like I'm gonna go crazy with the bars. But I can also be silly, make it catchy, lighthearted, funny. You know, I can do both and still be commercial and easily accessible.
Yeah, and he rips on himself. He's not just like, I'm the greatest, everyone shut up. He's like, fuck Dre, fuck 50, fuck me, fuck my brat ass kids. Like,
yeah, I was like, oh shit.
I was like, whoa. Like,
yeah, no, I love that. You know?
Kids.
And I'm happy you brought back that episode where we were talking about the greatest rapper because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have to eat some of my words because, you know, a lot of people were talking about how like, oh, Eminem's not really relevant, you know, and not really people are not liking his newer stuff.
And this is the part where Chris agrees with everyone that's on the podcast because he's being recorded, but on a phone call afterwards, exactly, he'll be like, yeah, Alexia, you're right, Eminem's the fucking best. Now real Chris is here, now he's gonna tell Tyler, Mike,
look at her, yo, she gotta get it all out. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you get it all out.
People listen to Chris now.
Alright, now can I say my piece? We were talking about like relevancy and if he's relevant, right? So I recently just saw like a statistic with the stats where supposedly Eminem's new single that just came out broke the record. If it's not for him, for the most streams in one day of any of his songs or just it rap in general. So don't quote me on it, but he broke the record already.
Again.
Again.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Also, this is kind of irrelevant, but it's been on my mind, so I have to say it.
Uh-oh. I'm scared, y'all.
Dua Lipa.
I'm scared.
Dua Lipa had a song, right, called Houdini.
I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with her
That
work.
wasn't a question. I'm telling you, and I'm teaching you response.
Let me shut the fuck up.
No, okay, so you know that song? She's like, I go where I go. I don't know the words because I don't listen to her like that, but she goes, catch me or I go Houdini. No?
Anyway. I thought you were talking to the audience, so I was just like shutting the fuck up.
I'm looking right at you. Literally, I'm looking at you.
Well, maybe you're looking past me. But no, I don't know that song.
Anyway, so I was just going to say...
Sorry, Alexia just had a mini stroke, my bad.
To all of the Albanian-American fans, because Dua Lipa's Albanian, and there's this little, like, demographic of, like, Albanian-Americans that are like, Albania, yeah, because they're not, I don't know, they're not, like, the best, like, reputation in Europe, so then they come to America, and then they're like, yeah, we can make it here.
Oh, they're like super proud, okay.
Yeah, I mean, no shot, but it is, because I'm Greek, and, you know, Greeks and Albanians. But anyway, so Dua Lipa's Albanian, and she's like, so how does it feel to have now, like, what's up, it searches Houdini, like, Eminem comes up and not Dua Lipa.
That's amazing.
And I bring that up because recently Drake, like, broke up with an Albanian girl and, like, was so upset. He put, like, the Albanian, like, flag jacket in his music video, and Albanians were going crazy, and it was just, like... chill. Like,
oh yeah, y'all don't want to be associated with Drake no more. He's a pedophile.
Okay, but
certified now.
I don't hear no Albanians recanting, right? So I'm just like, right, Albanians, like,
calling them out.
Comments.
Say it with your chest. What was that?
I'm Greek.
What was that? Huh? I can't hear you.
I don't actually hate anybody, but I don't know why I picked that.
That's a lie, yo.
I don't hate anybody.
I strongly dislike people, though.
Okay.
Right.
So, anyways, and also not to be prejudiced, but we all are, right? Not to categorize. I don't think all Albanians are trash, but anyways. So, that sucks, but no, not really, because Eminem is just the GOAT. So, you good? Like.
Yeah, sorry, I was just choking on my drink. Pause.
Again. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know she had a song like that, but I think SZA also the same day released a cover of Eminem's "Lose Yourself" the same day he dropped his single
Why
Houdini.
would she do that?
I don't know. I have to hear it. Like I heard like good things about it though, supposedly. So I don't know.
SZA dropped a cover to "Lose Yourself," so she's like R&B singing "Lose Yourself."
I think so.
Eminem gave her like the okay for that?
Yeah, they've worked together.
She has a good voice. There's nothing against SZA either, but I mean that's a little random to me.
I guess maybe it was just her way of showing support, like like a nod. They always say like the greatest form of flattery is imitation at times. So
yeah, but you know how like sometimes people are you good?
No.
Sometimes people like on YouTube will do that, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do a compilation and we're gonna sing rap songs," and they just like kill it, like not in a good way. You just like stop.
Yeah, like stop. This doesn't hit the same. Yeah, I can't speak on it. I just know I saw it. It was out, but I was caught up just watching the video like 50 times and listening to the song. I really liked the video. It was fine.
Of course, because you're gonna find things no matter how many times you watch it or listen to it. You're gonna find things that you didn't peep the first like 10 times. So
yeah. What did you think about the end of the video when new M merged with old M? So he had the beard with the bleach blonde hair.
Well, that wasn't the end. I thought you were gonna talk about the person I don't like jumping in the car, but
Pete Davidson. She hates him. Yo, why do you hate Pete Davidson so much?
I don't hate him. I just think like
strongly dislike him. Why you strongly dislike him?
If we really want to like,
she's talking about me being PC. Now look at her. Go ahead. Huh?
I'm skirting off of Eminem real quick. I guess Pete Davidson like played him on SNL, and that's why he's like good at playing Eminem on SNL, but he's not on SNL anymore. Anyway, I think like I guess he's funny, but like he's taking that. You know how like unattractive men that are funny still get the girl. It's like that is Pete Davidson, but he took that and he ran with it, and now he's like beating it with like to death, and it's kind of annoying now. Does that make any sense?
Okay, I kind of see what you mean. It's like kind of like his gimmick now.
Yeah, like I appreciate a funny guy for sure, and like if a guy is like hideous but he's funny, yeah, I'll keep him around, but I'm not like, let's be real. But Pete Davidson is literally like, he looks like, I don't know, I'm sorry. I know he's 6'4" or whatever, maybe taller, but he's like crusted out. He's like literally like Eminem at his worst, like multiplied by the devil himself.
Oh my gosh, Alexia, Jesus.
But he's funny, but like that doesn't, I don't know, it's
he's
just
that
weird.
ugly to you. Alright. So, Alexia is like notorious for these. If you had to compare him to some animal or a creature, like, what would you say he looks like?
Why would you say that I'm notorious for that?
That's, okay, I mean, because you be saying the wildest comparisons I would never think of. It just always catching me in left field. So I'm wondering if we can try and catch that live here. No?
Oh.
No? Oh, okay, guess not.
I mean, I was going to say iguana, the ones where their eyes go different ways. But they're huge and like they'll literally be like this to you. But one eye's this way and one eye's this way, but his mouth is like so big and open, and like his teeth are like as big as his forehead.
Yo, in the comment section below, let us know if you agree with that. If Pete Davidson looks like an iguana with flesh-toned skin.
It's not just about outward appearances. Yes, I know. Don't come at me for that, but...
Oh, why are you so scared, Alexia? Just speak your piece.
I know I'm shallow as hell, so there you go. Behind the struggle, Alexia is shallow. Woohoo! Anyway, dope when he like merged himself kind of with old M and present M. Because it's almost like, not that he was being super symbolic, but obviously like a fan of Westworld and how I think, that's how I think. But I'm like, that is literally how we are, right? We are a version of like our childhood selves and then our present selves, and it's sort of like which traumas we worked through and which we didn't. And obviously they get like exemplified through our partners or whatever. So M was M's good at that too. He always just puts everything right out in front of you. He's like, oh, you want to see like my underwear? Here's the shit stain, and it goes from here to here on Wednesday. Like it's very like he's in your face, and everyone's like, oh no, like don't show me your poop stain. And he's like, why not? You wanted to see, my asshole. Like M is like that. He'll literally be like, I'll give you it all then. Like if your nose is already there, you're already sniffing. So why don't you just take a little lick too? Like,
wow.
And no one else does that. Like. And Eminem is like, he's notorious for that.
So that's your take on them fusing together?
Yes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What I think is what the fuck words? I think it symbolizes kind of what I was saying before, the point where he is going to be merging the two personas. Physically we saw that, but as far as like the content, where he's going to be doing the rhyming style like Slim Shady, but with the mind and wisdom that he has today after being in the game for so long. That's what I think it
Which
symbolizes.
Is literally dope, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see how this album's gonna be like the rest of it, because I think the album was called To Kill Slim Shady or The Death of Slim Shady, something like that.
Yeah,
right?
so wasn't he hinting that he had to like die, and we were like, oh, does that mean like die to be resurrected, or like something like a phoenix, you know, has to be burned before he comes back as a better reincarnate, or was it sort of like a biblical sense where it was like, in order, like you don't die, but like when you're trying to get closer to God, you have to kill parts of you to be closer to walk with him. So maybe it was kind of like that. Like M wasn't like, I'm literally gonna like kill myself, obviously, and he wasn't like, oh, this M is gone, now I'm Eminem 2.0, like corny. He wasn't doing that either. But maybe it was kind of like, I'm killing the parts of me that didn't suit you or didn't suit me.
Yeah, so that probably suited me at the time, but now I'm past that. And I have to thank you for being there at that point in my life when I needed you, but I have to part ways with you. There's still pieces I have to keep, but others I have to let go.
And that's hard, actually, to let go of pieces of yourself, even if it's something that you don't like. Like,
yeah.
I mean, addicts alone, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he used to be an addict, but also, like, you know, a lot of the parts that we hold on to ourselves that the hardest to let go of are the parts that we used to protect us from hurt and pain, you know?
Yeah, but you see, Eminem's not really like that. He's like, you want to see it? Ta-da! Like,
yeah. And
like,
I will say...
one of those bodysuits that rip off and like...
Yeah, and I will say, what was really nice and wholesome, despite all the visuals and the stuff he was saying, even the little jab at his own kids, it was really nice to see, like, him being, like, still like a father, like, having that kind of relationship with his children, like, on the Face app, and then kind of being a part of, like, the joke between them, because, you know, speaking with the whole shit that we saw with Drake and Kendrick, and I think it's this whole thing where it's, like, it's not cool to be a dad, or, like, it's cool to, like, just fuck mad bitches, so...
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
So to me, it was just really nice to see that, you know?
But we obviously know Haley and Lainey. I didn't know there was 3.
Yeah, me either. I had to, like, freestyle. I was like, who that? You know, but, yeah. My point is, I just thought that was really nice to see, to, like, still him be active, like, and his children active in his life. I was like, see, like, that's dope to kind of just see someone be a father.
I'm sure you guys remember that, like, hush hush viral story about him watching his daughter get crowned prom queen, but like he was like hidden like in the second floor watching from a window so he wouldn't steal her shine or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly the details, but like that was like so cute because everyone was like, damn, like Eminem's such a good father. He didn't want to take any attention away from her moment and blah, blah, blah. And that was forever ago. Like,
yeah, but imagine how the daughter must feel, right? She probably wanted her father there, but like it must have been bittersweet to like know like he is here in the building, but I can't have my father by my side with me because of who my father is.
I get what you're saying, but this is prom. Your parents don't go to prom, Chris.
You know what?
Did you go to prom?
I take back everything I said because you know what was in my mind?
No, answer me.
Computing.
What's wrong with you? Did you go to prom or not?
Data analysis.
Oh my god.
No, I did not go to prom.
There we go. Finally the truth. Come back, Chris.
Did you go to prom, Alexia?
Yes, I did. Why didn't you go?
How many proms did you go to?
Like 3.
Why'd you go to so many?
Why not?
What's wrong with you? Were you paid?
3 different dresses, 3 different nights.
3 different niggas?
Bro! Yes, but that wasn't it.
Oh, wow. She didn't even deny it.
It was 3 different states, 3 different dates. Yes.
What's wrong with you? That you was out there.
I grew up in California. I went to junior prom, senior prom, and then I had to go to senior prom in the state that I graduated
from. There was a junior prom?
Yeah. Oh. California does it big out there, I guess.
Damn, I see. Like, that's why I was confused, because on the East Coast, as far as I know, we only had senior prom, and that was it. It was just the one prom.
Well, California, I guess, has so many more students. I don't know.
For a second, I was worried about you. I thought you were like, yeah, I went to my prom, and then I went back. And then I went back again. I'm like, what are you, pedophile? Like, going back to high school?
Literally 3 completely different nights. Like,
all right,
and I got to wear 3 different dresses.
All right, I thought you waited. You're like, oh, I can't wait to prom next year. I'm going to go back and get a
Okay, so why didn't you go to prom? Stop making this about me.
I don't know. I just wasn't really my thing.
The fans want to know.
The fans.
Why were you at prom?
I don't know. I just wasn't really my thing. I just was like, I didn't really care about it. That was really it. I was just like, just didn't care. You
don't, like, think that it's sort of iconic? Like, prom is one of those, like, sort of milestones. Like graduation. Like, you have to go.
Nah, I don't think, like, for me, at least me personally, and maybe this is speaking as a guy, I think for women, it is more kind of like a prom and your Sweet 16. But as a guy, like even now, until you pose this question, I never put a second thought to it. I was like, whatever. It's another dance night at the school, and it's just you put this label on, and what's so special?
Did you have a girlfriend though in your senior year?
In my senior year? No, I didn't have a girlfriend in my senior year. No.
I knew the answer.
Well, no, I wasn't sure because, it might have been a situationship or whatever.
But whatever it was, I'm sure she would have been like, why aren't we going to prom? And you didn't go because you didn't have one. So what you're saying is it's more important for girls and they want to go. And the only guys that go there are either like lonely or they're with their girlfriend.
All right, so let me ask you. Did you have a boyfriend when you went to prom? And was it the same guy every year, or was it a different guy each year?
No, I told you it was 3 proms, 3 guys.
Oh, that's right. That's my fault.
I literally just said that.
That's right. I remember I said the whole 3 niggas, and she's like, huh. Yeah, all right. You're right. Okay. Damn. All right. A little Dottie out here. Okay.
No, not Dottie. I did have a boyfriend in senior year, and that's who I went to prom with in the state I graduated from. But because I went to high school in California, I went back to California to go to the proms there so that I could see my friends. So I had a date to both of them, but it was like a friend. And, we took pictures and it was cute. And we took like group photos because that was the thing back then, like especially for me. I don't know about you other millennials, but those digital cameras, MySpace poses, like all that shit, that was me.
Man,
like,
you know what? You're making me cringe right now.
Yo, we're talking about Eminem and the throwback. I'm kicking you back to 1990s.
Now, you want to know what's funny when you bring it back though like that? It was fucking cringe. I know you're not big on Facebook, but you just reminded me about that on MySpace. Because on Facebook, what people used to do is they used to upload albums of like their photos of like things they did over the weekend. If they
I remember that.
Yeah, now I think back
when I had a Facebook.
And me, I'm just like, why do we do that? Like, because I look back at it, I'm like,
back then we're like, we're sharing these and we're like almost showing off.
Yeah.
But obviously, since then, Facebook is like, yes, give me your data, everything. And then everyone's like, all right, I'm not posting anymore. Like, I deleted Facebook like in 2011. Never missed it since. But anyway.
Okay.
I was one of those. So anyway, have pictures of these people. They're all my friends. I still have them. Like, maybe I'll put one up for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, you should make that. You should make that the thumbnail.
I should. Maybe people will actually watch.
Nah, you gotta make it Eminem because that's the only way people are gonna click on this video. We're still struggling out
What
here.
if it's me and Eminem at prom though?
Yo, your photo should be great.
But yeah, but they knew we went as friends. Like, it wasn't like weird or anything. And like, thank God, like, I mean, I never did drugs or anything. So like, I didn't get into some shitty shit after prom or anything. It was literally just like, what it was, like movie, like high school prom, went out to dinner beforehand, maybe like tried to hit an after party after, and then I went home. Oh,
yo, the way you said it, I thought you said like, went to the prom, went to the movies or had food, tried to hit it after prom, and I was just like, well, but you hit the after party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like the typical prom is usually like, ooh, it's about to go down, someone's about to get some. That's the.
Oh, you're right. Okay, that's not what I meant by that.
Okay,
a lot of people got laid up on prom night. Don't count me in there. Yeah, no.
Nerd.
Says the one that didn't even go.
Okay, who's at the set was again?
My senior prom though was dope. I was in a white and black like halter dress.
You're wearing white and black right now. You're wearing the dress.
Should I go put it on? I can still fit in it.
That's wild. Congratulations to you guys.
My man wore white tux.
A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people can't say that about themselves today. Like, I can still put on my high school prom dress.
Oh, you're right. Oh, well, unfiltered Alexia. So, anyway, we went in, like, one of those old school limos. Like, not just any limo. Like, it was, like, an old, like, Cadillac-looking limo. Dope. And then there was, like, 8 of us in there. And, like, we were, like, kids. So we had, like, sparkling wine, like, champagne, not really.
Fancy.
And then, fake shit. And then, the sky in the limo was, like, stars. And we're like, oh, my gosh, picture here. Oh, so cute.
All right. Well,
Can I just say though, now that we're on the topic, I know we'll go back to M, but when I took my prom picture with my man, my shoes were so cute and they matched my dress like amazing. Mm-hmm. They all wanted us to pose like the guy and the girl facing the same way, but the girl in the front. So it kind of looked like a family photo. It was really awkward. I did not like that. And back then, even I was like, 17? I was like, no, I'm going to face my man. So I faced him, put my hand on his, like, his, like, lapel, whatever, like, his chest square piece, whatever that's called.
His body.
No, you know the little
Yeah,
thing
I
in the
know,
pocket?
I know, I
Okay.
know.
Anyway, and the photographer was so mad that I didn't listen to her and her pose. I'm not even kidding. She took the train of my dress and threw it over my shoes. So in the picture, you can't see my shoes at all.
Oh, damn, she was petty.
Petty. And she was
Yeah.
probably a grown woman. I was 17 at the time. I was like, what's the problem? I just picked my own pose because everyone was doing the pose she wanted, everyone. And I was like, that looks like, not like lame, but I was like, that looks like they're like father and daughter, not like boyfriend, girlfriend. So I just turned around. Like, you know, I was like, this is my boyfriend.
Yeah.
She was not having it. And I was like, are you serious? And
She did a Rick James,
obviously-
nigga, fuck your shoes, nigga.
I know, I'm so upset. I still have them too, but like, they don't go with anything except for that dress.
Oh, damn. I mean, so we're talking about the shoes so much. What color are the shoes? What they look
They were
like?
black and white, but the thing was, they were literally like black and white peep toe with little bows like right above the toes. But it was literally, the shoe was literally cut in half, like Cruella de Vil. Half black, half white, and the bow was the opposite, but both shoes. So it was like a mirror. It was so cute.
That's kind of
Yeah.
fire, not gonna lie.
I know.
I used to wear jerseys like that were like half. It was like half Michael Jordan, the Wizards, and half Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls.
We're talking about prom. You're talking about
Fuck it, we're talking about
basketball
half and half
jerseys.
now. Do you guys put half and half in your coffee? Let us
nah.
know.
So anyway, Eminem and Houdini.
Like she wasn't feeling that. She wasn't feeling it. Go ahead.
Eminem is the GOAT.
Agreed.
You
yeah.
heard it here first.
Yeah,
Thanks
and
for
the
agreeing with me
response-
since the boys aren't here.
And the response has mostly been positive. So yeah, good for you. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people
So what do
have
you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
That's sad.